Hey everybody, and welcome back to Western Wilds. How's everybody doing today? We're trying to get our straw picked up off this field. You remember we harvested this field in the last live stream. Cameron, what is up? How has everybody's Saturday been so far? Waylon, welcome. Oh, my day's pretty good. Sat around most of the day waiting for Safe Light Auto Glass to come by and replace the head, not the heads, but the windshield on the car. It's had some starbursts for quite a little while, but cracks started developing and going across the windshield. So I said, oh, time to get it replaced. We got a couple videos hammered out. A couple Hoffbergman explained videos have been recorded. You'll see those come out next week. Got a mod preview video coming out tomorrow morning. Got that recorded. So overall, we had a pretty productive day. Mini Cowgirl, chugging away on Western Wilds. Where did you build out your farm, Cowgirl? We are down here at the abandoned farm. Basically, we own plots 24 through 28, as well as a couple plots down in the 34, 35, 36 range. Oh, it's okay, Cameron. I've had rock impacts on the windshield probably for the last 7 years. And they've never been in anywhere that was important. But once the crack kind of started creeping across just below your driver's sight line, I was like, it's time to get that replaced. Probably won't pass inspection next March, so we might as well just get it done. Now the big thing is not getting a rock kicked up into the windshield Monday on the way to work. Isn't that how it always works? Ah, you went with the survivor type way. Ah, well, the mobile wood sell point, that's a little bit of a cheat, though. You gotta haul those. Start out initially with a pickup and just have to chuck the wood in the back. And then you can eventually buy a little tractor with front loader and something to move the logs with. A little bit of a log trailer. That way you can move up, make a little bit more money per tree. Schultz Modding is in the house, everybody. None other than the infamous Schultz Modding. We've got a little mod preview coming tomorrow morning of the latest to come out from his stadium. I think somebody should probably repair their tractor here, huh? What we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passes to go. Tonight, our goal is to get our sorghum off the field. Maybe we're going to put down another grain bin. I activated the fabulous Meridian grain bin pack. That way we can use that to put a small bin in. Because as I mentioned in the last live stream, I realized that we have 5 fields with 5 different crops, but we only have 4 bins placed down at the farm. We gotta get these straw bales collected. We'll sell those. Jeff Scott loves the Western Wilds. That's great to hear. What do you think? What do you think draws your attention to the map? Phil, welcome back. Cameron, I don't have favorite colors. I don't have favorite much of anything. Thank you very much, Phil. Thank you for coming along with the journey. This slow and steady pace. Darren, welcome. Darren, you need to check out the video. It's going to drop tomorrow morning. I think it's got your name on it. Which may or may not be kind of ironic, too. Alfredo Farms, long time no see. GoldenEye in the house. Jeff, are you making gold? Are you making gold on the map with rocks? I really like the little gold treasure hunt. Well, GoldenEye, we should be at 40K in 3 months. We very, very, very consistently have approximately 700 subs every 4 weeks. So in order to get 2,000 subs, well, that's 700, 1,400, 2,100, so that is 3 months. So we are in June, July, August, September. We will be celebrating 40K in September, eh? Now, of course, if y'all want to go on a massive marketing campaign and tell everybody how superior the content is over here, then maybe we'll bump the average sub up per month. But I would say that I've been averaging about 400 or 700 subs per month for at least a year and a half. There was a little bit of a burst there when FS22 came out, but other than that, it's been very, very consistent. Fabio, what's up? FS Crofter, welcome. Jeff Scott, how are you doing? So Tuki, figure out. So if I'm at 38,000, that would be what? 900,000, 600 and 962,000 to go, right? To get to 1 million. So divide 962,000 by 700. And that's how many months. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Western Wilds. We are here baling up some straw that we made just last live stream. It is July. We're looking to harvest some sorghum here in August. And then hopefully we'll have some time in September to get some hay cut. Rich, what is up? Tour of my gaming setup. I kind of did a while ago. It hasn't really changed much since I did that video. Trust me, it's not all that exciting. Fabio, yeah, we'll go back there. It's right over there. We are at the abandoned farm. So we've got a couple more passes here on the straw field. Then we'll make our way over there. But Cameron, if you're looking for RGB lights, if you're looking for fancy chairs, desks, things like that, you're not going to find that. This is very utilitarian. Alfredo Farms with a $20 super chat. Big old round of applause, everybody, for Alfredo Farms. Thank you very much. Thank you for being me, right? Well, I thank you for you being you. The setup does work. Indeed, it does work. About the only thing I think we've changed since then is I've swapped out the CPU for a 5900X as opposed to being the 3900X, but that's not something you would see in the video anyway. Thank you very much, Fabio. Thank you very much. Oh, how did we get up to 15X? Jiminy Christmas. Wondering why the lighting changed so much. GoldenEye, you know you definitely are not up against that pallet limit. You don't have a bunch of pallets or anything other places around the map. If you use easy dev controls and you tell it to fill the output of that production, does it show that the pallets have spawned? By basically having the max output drop down. I don't know, you may have to set it to distribution and just have the fabric move on, or set it to auto sell. There we are. All right, Fabio, off to the farm. All right, so we built the farm down here at the abandoned farm. You can actually download the save game down in the description if you want. Most of the mods are from the Giants Mod Hub. Any mod that is not from the Giants Mod Hub has definitely been covered in a new and noteworthy video. So over here we put down a farmhouse, a little garage, decorated it up a little bit with some of the stuff from the Elk Mountain placeables. We've got our chicken coop over there. We have a nice windmill going on. Got 2 equipment sheds that have been basically placed here side by side and rotated around, right? We have 4 meridian bins. We do need to put 1 more down because we have 5 fields. And we are going to keep 1 crop per bin. We've got solid fertilizer in here, liquid fertilizer in those tanks. We configured up a pig pasture here. This is an open pig pasture. I think this is that fenceless animal pen mod on the Giants Mod Hub. Yeah, the Twine mod's been out for quite a while. It's in the it's in my new and noteworthy playlist. It includes instructions on how to mod your own modded balers to add it in. We really don't have a good angle on this. The bins that are here are the base game bins. But we will be putting down one of the new bins. Oh my gosh, why can't I back this in here? Jeez. Jeez, Louise, Luis. Alright, we got that going. We have a fuel tank. Pair of silage bunkers. We have some nice lights from Scooter's workbench here to light everything up. We got some seed storage over here. This is the cow pen from Elk Mountain Modding. We have some fermenting silos. They are in the Giants Mod Hub. We have some greenhouses over here. These are in the Giants Mod Hub. The open sheep pasture, again, is part of that pack that came with the pigs. This cow pasture is from Elk Mountain Modding. Then we have the barn with workshop gear. That is from the Giants Mod Hub. In fact, let's go ahead and do a little tractor maintenance. There we go. Yeah, you need to up your resolution from 240 or 480 to something. We're streaming out at 1440, 14 megabits. So, yeah. It's definitely not on our side. So we got 4 bins. We need to put a new one down. We're going to use one of the new ones from the Meridian bin pack. Or we could use this. And we could use one of these. Or one from... That's a nice little baby bin. I guess we need to go something a little bit bigger. Yeah, we don't need nothing that big. Let's go with something. There we go. Something smaller. Come on, rotate. Oh, I guess we'll just put it there. Boom. All right, painting. We'll concrete this. And then we'll get some gravel. We'll change the circle. There we go. All right, now we got a new bin. So that is the farm. Update 1.001. Yeah. I was on that recording, recorded some videos today off of it. All right, welcome to August. Now we need to feed our animals and get back to work. It's okay, Cameron. I can't spell either. It's a trick, Cameron. It's just like when you're at the dentist and they give you candy. You're not supposed to actually accept it. That's a trick. If you are looking to win a copy of the Kubota DLC, be sure to click on the gleam.io link that Streamlabs is going to be posting here in a wee little bit. We're going to be giving away a copy of the Kubota DLC on Tuesday, June 14th. Something you don't want to miss out on if you don't want to pay for it yourself. I just suddenly have a bunch of cows reproduce or something? I did indeed. That's why they suddenly took more. Oh, Cameron, it's a trick. Yeah, we've got very, very healthy cows, Alfredo. They like to take baths. Man, I tell you what, I absolutely love the fact that on Hoffbergman, you get little baby animals. Right? We would have known right away, right? That we have had baby cows over there because we would have seen the little calves. If y'all haven't had a chance to check out the Hoffbergman map, strongly suggest you go do that if you are on PC. We are doing a Hoffbergman Explained series where we are trying to explain all of the cool things that are going on that particular map. We've got 8 videos published, and I've got 3 in the can ready to be released Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I think I might have 1 or 2 more videos before we're going to call it done for the Explained series for now. Dirty Bird Farms, welcome. How's it go? Rabbit Rob is in the house. Everybody watch out. It's going to become the next Forza frenzy. He's just got to bring himself to buy an Xbox controller. I think he's afraid he might actually like it. That's why he doesn't want to do it. Because we all know, once you go Xbox, you never go back. Xbox is a bridge to PC anyway. Oh, we got a ton of pallets to pick up. That's what they all say. And then later they come back and they're like, why? Why did I wait so long? I now see the light. Ah, well. And the best controller for a PC is, guess what? An Xbox controller. Just think of it as a PC controller. A Microsoft controller. Oh, are you saying he has an iPhone too? Oh, man. Did y'all have a chance to check out the Polish map we did a video on yesterday? It's a pretty nice map. I think he's going to get driving lessons. I had no idea. I tell you what, we have a rule with the wife and the oldest. They're not allowed to touch the phone until it has a case on it. So whenever they get a new phone, they buy a case at the store. The salesperson puts it in the case, and then they can touch it. How many cows? A lot. So that is 250. Oh, she's doing pretty good. She's doing pretty good. She's got some pain now moving up her back. I think her lower back is, yeah, it's coming along good, but she has degenerative discs. So there are multiple areas on her back that are bulging and herniated. So it's really a matter of figuring out what next needs to be done. But overall, she's getting around. Yeah, she was able to drive down to Myrtle Beach. I think that took a lot out of her, but she was able to do it. She was able to come back the next week. Usually the day after a long travel day is pretty rough, but she is able to do that. Cameron, you don't put pictures in stream chat. These guys taken care of. Let's check on our pigs. Pigs need food. No, you can't add pictures to comments or chat. The only place you can add a picture is in Discord in the screenshot section. Let's go ahead and fill it up. There's 2 links right above you. This water trigger over here is always so tricky. Rabbit Rob, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Congratulations on 38,000. Well, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you for being here for it. Are you serious? Oh, this is so annoying. Last time I did it was over there. Alright, we'll deal with that later. Well, they gotta earn their wrench. Right? They gotta earn their wrench. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. I very rarely do this. Let's see if it works. What do? We gotta do create job, right? What? Follow. Load and deliver. Oh, what's this do? Really? I can't. Will this actually work? What the hell does that mean? Oh. What is this up here? Just drive up there. Just go here. Just be done with it. There you go. That is the giveaway for the Kubota DLC. That is going to be available for PC players only, because it will be redeemed as a Giants eShop code. Fabio, I did indeed see the bale storage mod on the mod hub. This endless field of corn. No, the pen's not full of water. You would think it would be because it wasn't coming up, but they are half full of water. I tested it out. I thought it was okay. It's good enough for now. I'm holding out for GTX storage bale buildings. I mean, some of the things that I was, you know, it's okay. But regardless of the bale type you put in, the bale size, it always is going to output, it's always going to display them in the biggest size possible. If you put in wrapped fermented bales, they'll change, you know, whatever color you put in, they'll change to a different color when they're in the stack. And then when you output them, they'll change to an even different color when you output them. I believe technically you could probably dump loose hay, straw, or grass in them, and probably loose silage for that fact, and then they would basically render up as bales. So they work, they serve the purpose. Like I said, I'm kind of holding out. That taken care of. Let's get our pig food. All right, Cameron, I'll have to check it out after the stream. Are you having any issues with it, Chris? I know there's some guys on the Discord that that were running that map in multiplayer, and I think they ran into some issues with missing buildings, maybe some missing silos. But maybe that's the difference between single player and multiplayer for that particular map. I'll tell you, Tuki, one thing it may have done is it may have hard-coded them all as Farm ID 15. and that didn't translate well into the save game for some reason. Maybe the building's path changed, and therefore, well, on an existing save, but that would also likely affect single player. We got that. Okie dokie. Let's get our steer of skid. David, welcome. How are you doing today? You should not try swallowing frogs. Take smaller bites if you're doing frog legs. That there. Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm glad the animal videos are cute. They are indeed. How many tomatoes do we have here? Maybe no more spawning. Oh. There we go. How about that? Steven, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. We're playing pickup pallet. I am using no pallet mods. Just stab this little trailer. Get out of my way. Best thing about Farm Sim, perfect for unwinding after a busy day. Hey, we should make some pretty good money off of this. 4,500 liters of tomatoes, 12,000 liters of potatoes, 4,000 liters of wool, 2,500 liters of lettuce, and 8,400 liters of eggs. That's before we even get down here to our dairy. Richard, where is the Kloss Cougar? And is it the original download? City Flyer, welcome. And that reminds me. This video is brought to you by Farming Peter and Farm Inc. Thank you for being farm barons. Break. Oh. Are we done? No, we still have more. All right. Yeah, I pretty much don't like any pallet mod that changes pallets. We had that movable, what is it, the hand moving pallets? The mod that makes the pallets lighter so you can move them around. We had that installed for a period of time on the challenge server back during the console versus PC challenge, and I found that trying to lift a pallet with forks with that mod, the pallet was just everywhere because it didn't have the right weights to it. It just did not respond well. It's just best to activate the GTX mod that gets rid of pallet limits and just deal with base pallet sizes. See, Richard, I don't have time to go around and look for mods anymore. I haven't looked for mods in weeks. I really don't see much need. There's plenty of quality stuff on the Giants Mod Hub. Well, you could also install that mod that gets rid of the auto sell hit, right? And then just auto sell stuff. Boom. No pallets. Or, like what we're using here, we have the universal autoload mod. And then this is a base game AgriLiner trailer. There you go. Cameron, you want to look for the universal autoload. Adios, potatoes. Time to seriously make some bank. $24,000 and another 3,100. You need to see more cattle. Well, we got cattle down at the farm. We got hogs. We got porky pigs. Now, I didn't realize it until I did the Meridian bin video, but the author that did the Meridian bins is the same one that did the older augers, the older auger mod. Oh, I think this was from the AGI pack, actually. Because the Meridian bin mods, the door flipped up, didn't it? All right, there we go. $100 doke. Oh yes, he did do the grain truck. I do remember that now. Yeah, I thought I was putting a bin in from the Meridian pack, but I think it was the AGI pack. How do you unzip what? All right, Fabio, catch you later. Well, you don't need to unzip it. Why would you need to unzip it? Connor, how is Sunday doing? Joke's on him, Chris, because I have butterfly. Oh, it's great to hear public transport can be quite handy if you have access to it. Go. And then we're going to put, obviously, this in the new bin that we put down. And then we'll be able to get back to collecting the bales. We're going to sell the straw bales. Perfect. David, I've got 3 more. I got 3 more done today. They'll be coming out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. There is probably 1 or 2 left. Monday, we're going to cover the community farm, or the community garden. Tuesday, we're going to cover grape juice and wine. Wednesday, we're going to cover compost. And I've got to look, I think the only thing left after that is going to be grain meal and flour. And right now there isn't any use for grain meal or flour. So really it's just producing it and setting it to auto sell. GTX made the silo displays, yes. Amongst many, many other mods. This combine is... well, the 2180. Case Axle Flow 2100 series. Probably. Rich, I do not know directly what he does or does not plan to bring over into 22. I know GTX likes to improve mods when he brings them forward, as opposed to just blindly converting them and bringing them forward with the same functionality. So I don't know what he might do with respect to the silo displays to improve them, but you know, GTX, he always comes up with something. I mean, look at the field trailer, the field service trailer. You know, he added a generator so that it can recharge. He added def, so people that are playing with the def plus mod can add def and use that on their tractors. Sitting at 80%. GTX does have a Discord. If you give me a minute, I'll go try to dig up a link. So there is a link to the GTX Discord. You can go over there, Rich, and ask him, but I don't know. I don't know what his plans are to convert. Off we go. What? Thought I locked that in. I mean, he may not think that they're needed, since now you can walk up to the silo and you get the info down in the lower corner of what's in it and how much. Chris, did you find it over the Giants Mod Hub, the 2100 series? Why are we sitting at 70? Oh. Nitrogen, but we put nitrogen down, didn't we? I thought I did. Cameron, the F1 menu should show you, it should be left shift R. We're gonna clear, no. Not gonna clear the pole. Cameron works with any base game flatbed. And you need to go check out my new and noteworthy video on the Universal Auto Load. It goes over all the details on how to use it and what trailers are automatically included in its configuration. I know he's working on some things for Farmer Andy and Hoffbergman, so I really don't know what his next project is. Oh, look at GoldenEye. He is doing a fabulous stand-up job, earning his keep today. So we left the bale down here in the corner. That. Oh, I remember why that bale's down there. It's a different size from all the other bales. Man, I love that mod. No more accidentally having the harvester full and then not paying attention. There we go. Thought for sure I put fertilizer on this field. I'm gonna fertilize it. Well, I don't have to fertilize the beans. Beans don't need it. Did I fertilize my corn? I did not. I must have forgot to fertilize a couple fields. It's not too late. We'll get that taken care of. Rich, we're not going to build out this map like we did No Man's Land. I put a couple business areas over by the east side of the map. I'd say we're pretty much done with building things out unless something comes out that tickles my fancy. Joel, welcome. How are you doing, sir? So I was actually thinking of starting up some streams on Hoffbergman. Nothing in particular, just kind of playing around over there. Because of course with all of the Hoffbergman extended, we are putting some time on the map, but it's not playing the game. It's not playing the map, it's more or less, dissecting the map. That's good to hear, Joel. It's good to hear. Dell, you download it over at lsfarming-mods.com. Go ahead and put that up on the screen. So that's the website you want to go to, lsfarming-mods.com. That's where you're going to download Hoffbergman. Cody, mostly because I probably forgot to add it. I was at one point in time going to do a video on it, but then just never got around to it. Or a bunch of other things came out right around the same time frame I was going to do it, and then just, you know, never got around to it. And then at some point, you know, it just becomes a little bit old. Epic 117 man, well, thank you for the sub. We are celebrating our 38,000th subscriber this stream. We are now at 38,000 subs, so thank you for being one of those. Well, Cody, it's because you have some familiarity, right? You know what's going on. For those of us that don't deal with liters, right? 5,000 liters of something doesn't have a lot of you know, frame of reference. We don't really understand it from a mental standpoint. But if you're measuring something in bushels and you've got a concept of what a bushel is, then you're pretty set to go. Cody, I think they do. I think liters is kind of a universal measure of volume. Are we going to be able to make it all the way across? I don't know. Probably not. Phil, but your tons are different than our tons. Are your tons 1,000 kilograms? Or, yeah, kilograms. And then what's the conversion of kilogram to pound? Unit Convert is over at his itch.io page. I don't know the URL for it. Yeah, so in the US, a ton is 2,000 pounds, so it's a little short of a, I guess, a 1,000 kilogram ton. I'm pretty sure that it is in the in an FS22 probably gameplay mod channel, Alfredo Farms. If you go look in the Discord under FS22 links, mod links, under gameplay, it's probably linked there. You might have to scroll up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be there. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and unload this. If not, just ask in mod chat. Someone will get you a link. Pretty lickety split. There's some guys out there that are pretty good with where things are on itch and keep up with all that. Alright, let's see if we can do it again. Let's hit the auger. Using the fabulous reversing mirror. I think we're good. Oh, we're good now. Booyah! Just a little bit too far back to make it look right. Stefan, what is up? Epic, I don't play the really worried about best use for stuff. I farm, I sell stuff. All right, Cameron, thanks for dropping by. How is it in Manitoba? Is it warmed up yet? I mean, in essence, if it's got a low price on it, you can probably make flour out of it. It's always good for animal food, right? Your chickens will take it. Your horses will accept it. Your pigs will accept it. Adjustable mirrors. The truck here doesn't have too bad of mirrors. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, welcome, Caden. Glad you could drop by. Oh, it's good to hear, Stephen. I have to say, though, I do not keep up with the news at all. I was not even aware that there was flooding going on. Was that due to a lot of rain recently, or something else? Well, or you got mirrors like this, right, that are looking. I don't even know where that's looking. How could that be useful? I mean, what is that looking at? Right? Clearly, that's not looking at anything useful either. Ravenhawk, what is up? Welcome. Listen to the rattle can rattle down. I mean, at least these mirrors, we have a frame of reference. We can see the stack, right? Creep on back. Oh, perfection. Cha-ching. Oh, well, that's not good. Wild Style, welcome. How are you doing today? We'll get that put away. I'll tell you, this is where I was stashing this auger. Now I went and put another bin here. So I'll just have to back it up. And kind of park it here. There. A clever lid because we don't want any rain going in. I mean, they could have they were there. Why did they not make these function in the base game? Alright, we gotta do, Pick up our straw. That's what we're going to do. That's too small. Where's the other tractor? Oh, it's over here. All right, guys, so for the last hour and a half, we have been testing out a different mic. Curious from you guys if you noticed any difference between what we sounded like for the last hour and a half and what we sound out now. Because we've now switched back to the mic that we typically use. You're a little curious if it sounded the same. Is the bale trailer. And of course, if you have not signed up for the Gleam.io giveaway, please do. We will be giving away a copy of the Kubota DLC for all PC players, or for any PC players, because it will be from the Giants eShop next Tuesday. We've got a few more giveaways before the Kubota DLC releases for everyone on June 28th. Well, overall, they're both using the same audio filters that I have set up in OBS. I do think the other one was a little bit lower on overall pickup. But basically, the guys that make the mod mic reached out to me a couple weeks ago. Wanted to know if I'd do a review on it, and I was like, sure. So they shipped me a mod mic wireless, and I thought today I'd set it up and give it a try to see how it sounded. So for the last hour and a half, we've been using the mod mic wireless. And now we're back over on our normal mic, which is the Elgato Wave 3. A little more nasally. Like I've got a big nasal. I think we'll be covering the mod mic a little bit more in the coming week or weeks. But overall, the setup was pretty easy. If you're not familiar with the mod mic concept, it's basically like a magnetic stick-on mic that you can apply to any headset. So you can have any set of headphones, right? It doesn't need to be a headset. It could be any set of headphones. And then the mic just has a magnet that connects to a little receiving magnet that you stick on your ear cup, and can make use of it in a wired or wireless format. So I think when I do the full review commentary video, I'm gonna compare it with what I use now, which is the Wave 3 from Elgato, which is a USB wired mic, and then also compare it to the the standard headset mic that I have on these Cooler Master headphones. Where are we gonna go with these? Let's just drive in circles. Let's take them down to the train. So interesting. Different people hearing things differently. Farmer Bruno, welcome. Cameron, welcome back. So I think the mod mic is going to sound better than the Cooler Master built-in mic. I'll probably have it in my kit for if I need to record videos on the road. Now we can use our telehandler that we brought down here. That's interesting that it's deeper because it is it's the same EQ. Really interesting. More power. Does anybody use the electric telehandler in their normal gameplay? The Jim was a little evil and sadistic with these train cell points that you have to put up on the trailer or up on the train car. It's 9 miles per hour top speed isn't really that big of a deal when you're doing little yard work like this, right? Because you're not really going anywhere. Look at that. We did it. Issues whatsoever. All right. Back to it. Hold on. Someone really should not. I do not know who started this fire, but why did they leave it burning? That is very, very bad. Alright, we'll put the fire out. mean, we don't want to. Only you can prevent forest fires. Oh, you know what we need to do? 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 We need to play a video. I forgot to set this up. We need to advertise something, people. We need to advertise. There we go. This is what happens when you set things up on the fly.
Monday, June 27th, 8 p.m. Eastern, Kubota side-by-side racing to kick off the Kubota DLC for Farming Simulator 22. Prepare to be amazed as 10 brave souls battle to reign supreme as King Kubota. That's right, one night only. Monday, June 27th, 8 p.m. Eastern. More information can be found over at the FARMER-KLEIN Discord channel. Be there or be square.
All right, people, that is what we have to look forward to on June 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be doing Kubota races on a yet-to-be-determined map. It is going to be one heck of a good time. Multiplayer, using the new passenger capability that is in the Kubota DLC. And with that, if you want to win the Kubota DLC explanation giveaway, you are on PC, fill out the gleam.io form. And your name may be drawn next Tuesday at 10 p.m. We've had 3 other winners to date. Got 3 more drawings. Go. I think your old Kubota is going to have a mysterious breakdown. I know we don't need to cut the brake lines because you all don't use the brakes. You'll never notice. So yes, we plan on having a launch party for the Kubota DLC midnight June 27th. Because the Kubota DLC will be releasing at, well, not midnight, at 8 p.m. June 27th. Because the Kubota DLC will be releasing at midnight CET. Which for us on the east coast of the US, well, that's 6 p.m. June 27th. So it will have been out for 2 hours. by the time we get around to doing our live stream. Yeah, Schultz, it's pronounced Brex. Brex. It's typically used to slow down those round things on the corners of your vehicles. Oh, are they the first thing you take off when you're doing your weight reduction? Go. Oh, I could have brought all those pallets down here, couldn't I? You don't never seem to use them. Maybe that's the issue. You use them too late. If I give the packing facility mod a try? That's the one where you can basically make reputation for big bucks. You know me, I'm the easy button. Just auto upgrade. Let's do it. Sometimes you get some interesting results. And we need to remember the nitrogen. We need to fertilize our corn before we go and forget about it. So guys, tomorrow morning, be sure to check out the channel. We're going to have a new mod preview dropping in the channel so we can show off something that is in testing now with Giants. Fingers and toes and nostrils crossed that it will get released next week. Hopefully it won't get kicked back for, you know, problems with its icon or anything. It's a mod with some pretty ingenious ideas with respect to animal production or animal food productions. Well, 34 Bird Farms, it starts with getting a a nose ring, one of those bull rings in your nose, and then you grab the bull ring and you flip it 180. That's what nostril crossing is. And then Monday we'll have a new Hoffbergman Explained video dropping, where we talk about the community farm, or as it is in Hoffbergman language, the allotment farm. Let's take this down to... Right, there's a bale sell point down to the south, right? Is there not? No. Why are we doing this? Why we do it the hard way? Animal dealer, train yard, farmer's market. All right, animal dealer. Animal dealer it is. We have forks. We'll just fork it. Stick a fork in it and call it done. Lower it so we can see where we're going. It's usually a good thing. So at the community farm, we learned how to make onions, apples, cucumbers, cauliflower, amongst many other things. We get to play with all kinds of little hand tools. Yeah, we move way too many little boxes around. Then on Tuesday's Hoffbergman video, we learned how to make $40,000 out of just 6,000 liters of grapes. And then on Wednesday, we learned how to take the grape production residue and convert it into something that we can use to fertilize our fields. Hopefully next week we'll see a couple cool maps get released over on the Giants Mod Hub. I did notice in the testing thread on Friday that there appears to be 2 West Bridge Hills in testing. Just like we had 2 Goldcrest Valleys in testing, we now have West Bridge Hills and West Bridge Hills 22. Be interested to see those 2 maps in a sort of shootout. Maybe we'll finally see, what's the Lancey Boy map? Maybe we'll finally see that. I mean, that one I feel kind of bad for, because he had a lot of people doing some you know, some stream promotions on that, and then the map just vanishes, right? Just poof, nothing. We will grab this tractor. Wait, no. Yes, this one. This one has the sensors on it. Stone Valley, yes, that is it. Herbicide, we need to dump. And I'm pretty sure this is liquid fertilizer. Yeah. Are they still playing it? Are people still messing with it? I tell you, that's one reason why I never went back to Addingham Park. After we did that a couple streams on it, and then we jumped over to Hoffbergman, right? Because that had just gotten released. And then I would have went back to Addingham, but it just kind of vanished. I think what he's doing over there is he's working on maybe making the buildings sellable that were static or something. I haven't asked him what's up. But yeah, it's a big risk, right? How early do you put something out there? Oh, good. We already got narrows on it. And I like these narrows. I like these narrows. These are the Vertestein narrows, and they don't look narrow, do they? Right? Light narrows that don't look narrow. A little late for spraying, but hey, you know, things happen. You forget about something. Is this not set to auto? There. Now it is. There we go. That's okay. We got a lot of perks. I need to email him. I need to send him a message on Discord and see what is up. with Addingham, because I'm pretty sure the farms were static, right? I went through, I kind of did my initial run through of it, like I usually do. I very rarely will record a map video until it is actually released, but I did kind of do initial run through. I know there is a Canada map that is in testing for you Canadian folks. That'll hopefully be released in the next little bit. And I think I saw something today. Now, it was written in German, and I was on my phone. I couldn't grab the text and translate it, but it showed pictures of the Italia map, and it had something like 6/30/22, and then it had something related to July 9th or something, 22. So I don't know what those dates mean, because it was all written in German. But maybe some of you all that follow that map author on Facebook or something might know more. But it sounds like we might be getting the Italia map within the next 30 days also. Well, Phil, I have pretty much not followed anybody that's doing Stone Valley. I try to avoid watching any previews of maps that I myself don't have access to. That way I don't have my my initial thoughts swayed by anybody else's thoughts. But yeah, it's a big risk, right? Of people kind of becoming tired of seeing something. Oh, look at that. It's not spraying the road. It's so fabulous. Love auto and the new variable width. So 65, 65, and we should get it up to 91-ish. And we may be doing some live map testing in the coming weeks also. A new US-based 4X map. Now, what was the deal with the corn harvest mod? I heard that was the Giants was asking him to change the name of it or something. What did that one do? I mean, overall, we haven't gone through too much. Fertilizer. What do we got? All right, so let me go back here and check the growth menu. So next month will be September, and our soybeans aren't going to be ready in October. Our corn isn't going to be ready until... Wait, what? Oh. I saw corn, and then I'm like, what? I was looking at oats. So our corn's not going to be ready until October, so next stream, next September... Guess what? We're going to be in the hay. Denzel, welcome to the stream. Oh, so it's going to add dry corn to any map? So we're going to finish this out. The strip. Then we'll come back and finish this little strip here. And then that's where we're going to call it. Oh, what's going to be going on with the Franken move? Oh, Chevy Young, I'm glad you have enjoyed the map videos. Glad you have found the maps you like. I tell you one thing, if that map, if Frankenmuth came out with a non-ditched version, I think angels would sing. And definitely people would clap their hands. I tell you, those ditches, well, they caused a lot of red alert moments. During the April contest. Right, Tuki? I mean, if we didn't have to deal with ditches, console would have had no chance. All right, we spent 70% of our time trying to get out of the ditch. Just smaller ditches? Alright guys, I want to thank you for coming out and watching. Be sure to check the channel, like I said, out tomorrow morning. We will be giving a mod preview. So mod preview will be dropping tomorrow morning. So be sure to check that out. And I will probably be streaming yet again tomorrow night. I'm not sure if we're going to be streaming on this map, the Western Wilds, or if we are going to be moving over to and doing a little bit of gameplay on the Hoffbergman version 1.0.0.1. I might put up a poll tomorrow and see what folks are thinking. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to drop this map, but just thinking we're going to maybe float 2 maps for a little bit. Then next week we will have some more Hoffbergman explained videos. Until next time, happy farming.